The Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway doesn't really open for the year until mid-March, but it's doing a 9-day session to coincide with the local school's half-term. Northern Rail are doing one of their £1 ticket offers at the same time, so I've decided to have a couple of days filming on La'al Ratty. Needless to say, the 2 days before my visit were absolutely glorious weather-wise. The 2 days I spent in Eskdale were dreadful. Neither my drone nor my tripod ever left the rucksack, and the camera struggled frequently to cope with the rain and mist. However,
welcome to La'al Station. Passengers who have just arrived on Ravenglass, all change please.
Come on, go to the stand now, we'll see.
I went from after them. I got my £5 unintentionally.
nobody in his right mind is going to hang about on the platform in weather like this, so back into the Fellbites Cafe. Departure time, and the driver radios through to control at Ravenglass to obtain permission to leave Dalegarth station and head towards the first passing loop just beyond Fisherground station.
Are you coming back with us or staying?
We're going back.
On this train? Because we're going in a couple of minutes. Are you a same carriage or not?
No, really.
No, not this one.
Just get on there.
Get on.
On a fine summer's day, I envy the driver and guard their occupations, but in weather like this, they're welcome to it. Today the railway is operating its brown timetable, just 4 round trips requiring 2 trains. River Mite is hauling the 1st and 3rd trains from Ravenglass, whilst the 2nd and 4th will be hauled by Northern Rock.
so much, Tim.
I had hoped to film the steep ascent to Stanley Gill waterfall today, but in this weather it would be unwise to say the least. So let's take a stroll to Boot Village and have a look at the old mill. A slightly confusing situation with the village shop. The door says closed, but the window says open. How old is Eskdale Mill? Well, the title deeds for the present buildings go back to 1737, but the earliest record of a mill here in Eskdale is 1294. As we approach the mill, we spot a water wheel driven by the La'al Ratty, which is in full spate after the recent persistent rain. This is a modern wheel, added in 2017, and generating electricity. Many people feel that technology is something unique to the period from the 19th century onward. Technology has always existed. How was Stonehenge built? And here we see a sophisticated technology of wood and water. Oats and barley were ground into flour. Wheat wouldn't flourish in the coastal Cumbrian climate. If you feel so inclined, you can try grinding a little grain for yourself. Heating, both for the mill and for domestic purposes, was provided by peat, cut from the moors and dried out. The peat fire underneath the drying floor. And something which previous generations of millers could never have imagined. A water wheel generating electricity. Beck, after which the railway's newest locomotive is named. and the diverted flow to power the mill. But now, it's back to the station and the Fellbites Cafe for a bite to eat before heading to my resting place for the night. I'm staying in the old station house at St. Bees, now a very pleasant bed and breakfast hotel, where my room has a view over the level crossing, and I can, if I feel so inclined, watch the Cumbrian coast trains arriving and departing. Will tomorrow be any better? Watch day 2 to find out.